Hi there, my name is Kevin Taylor and this is part 3 of my most recent comic book haul. And yeah, I'm continuing on from where my last video left off. And my last video I actually recorded actually cut off quite abruptly, but I did actually say pretty much everything I wanted to say about the book at the time. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on with this part 3. So the first book I have to show in this part is this one. Here we have Xenozoid Tales number 12. Released by Kitchen Sink Comics in 1992, and this book is created, written and drawn by Mark Schultz, and there's a story called Two Cities, which actually won an Eisner Award for Best Short Story in 1993. And Mark Schultz is an absolutely amazing artist, and yeah, this is a really cool book. I've actually got 2 copies of this book, and the interiors are all in black and white, and I'm hoping to get this book graded sometime in the future. So yeah, really nice indeed. So yeah, that's the first book I'd like to show. Okay, right, the next one I have to show is this one. Okay, here we have this one. Here we have Gotham Central, issue number 11, and this is a really cool one. This book won a Squiddy Award for Best Short Story in 2003 for a story called Daydreams and Believers. And yeah, really cool. And I really love the fact that this book has actually got like a romance cover. So yeah, very nice indeed. And yeah, it's a book you can find for cover price. So, and as I said, it won an award, a Squiddy Award for Best Short Story in 2003 for a story called Daydreams and Believers. So fantastic book. So yeah, the next one I have to show, I'll take that one off there. Okay, the next one I have to show is Incredible Hulk number 467, and this issue is actually Peter David's last issue on his 10-year plus run on the Incredible Hulk. And basically he left the Incredible Hulk run because basically he had basically a dispute with Marvel, because Marvel wanted to take Hulk in a different direction, and they wanted to bring back the rampaging Hulk and kill off like Betty Ross. And Peter David cited creative differences with Marvel, and yeah, so he left the book. He had a 137 issue run on the Hulk, and yeah, this is his very last issue that he did, but he did return years later to do a story called Hulk the End, which is a one-shot comic. And yeah, this book here won a Squiddy Award for Best Single Comic in 1998 for a story called The Lone and Level Sands. So yeah, really cool book, and yeah, I'm really pleased to have this in my collection. So very nice indeed. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Peter Parker Spider-Man, issue number 35. And this one won a Squiddy Award for Best Comic Short Story in 2001 for a story that's called Heroes Don't Cry. Oh, pardon me. And which was written by Carl Jenkins and has art by Mark Buckingham and Wayne Foucher. And this book also features a cover by Humberto Ramos. So yeah, very cool book, and it's another book you can find for cover price, and it's a really cool Spider-Man story called Heroes Don't Cry. And yeah, it won a Squiddy Award for Best Comic Short Story in 2001. So yeah, very nice indeed. So that's that one. Okay, right, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Excalibur, issue number 14. And this one won a Squiddy Award for Best Single Comic in 1989 for a story called Too Many Heroes. And this book was written by Chris Claremont and has art by Alan Davis and Paul Neary. And it has a wraparound cover featuring lots of Marvel characters battling each other like the Avengers and Excalibur. Like, yeah, really cool. So yeah, really cool book, and I'm really pleased to have this in my collection. So yeah, very nice indeed. Okay, So it's another book I really want to get graded sometime in the future. Here's another really cool Excalibur book. And yeah, this one is also a Squiddy Award winner for best comic short story in 1989, I believe. And this one won an award for a story called Warlord, and it's a one-shot issue and like a single issue story. And yeah, very, very nice indeed. And this is another book that's written by Chris Claremont, and has I believe this is Alan Davis's last issue on the Excalibur run. And yeah, and it also, and then he also works with Paul Neary on this book also. So yeah, this one won a Squiddy Award for best single comic in 1989 for a story called Warlord. So yeah, really, really nice cover on this one, and it's got really nice Nightcrawler on the cover there. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. So I really like the cover on this one, and it's a newsstand copy. It's a really, really nice reader's copy, this one. So, but it's another book I'm hoping to get graded someday. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. Okay, right, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Hero Bear and the Kid with the Inheritance Part 1 of 5. And this one is actually signed by creator Mike Kunkel, who actually created and wrote and illustrated the Hero Bear and the Kid comic series. And basically, this is basically a reprint of the original story that was released by Astonish Comics, with all new cover art and bonus material. And yeah, this is a really, really cool one. Mike Kunkel won a 9th Art Award in 2001 for talent deserving of wider recognition, and his Hero Bear and the Kid series won Best Title for All Ages in 2002 and 2003 Eisner Awards. So yeah, really, really nice book indeed. And I only paid about £10 for this book, and as I said, it's signed by Mike Kunkel right here, which is really, really neat. And I've got another copy of this also, like for a reader's copy, but someday I'm hoping to pick up the original #1 issue that was released by Astonish Comics also. So yeah, really, really nice book. And yeah, can't go wrong with a comic book, a really cool one that's signed. So yeah, for 10 quid, that was a super bargain. Okay, right, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Grendel, issue number 24. And this one's a Squiddy Award winner in 1989 for Best Single Comic. And this book features God and the Devil Part 1 of 10. And yeah, it's written and illustrated by Matt Wagner. So yeah, really, really cool book that was released by Comico. Comico is now a defunct comic book company. And yeah, recently Bub's Comics and Bub's World on YouTube recently made a defunct comic book video with Metarog. So do check out Bub's World on YouTube and that video, and they showed some really, really cool books from a lot of defunct comic companies like Atlas and like who else was there? Oh, there was just so many. Anyway, I say check out the video, and you'll see what they've see what cool books they're showing. So yeah, really, really nice. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, right. The next one I have to show is this one. Okay, where are we? I'm going to show this one. This one is from my partner, and basically my partner has an Instagram channel now, and she collects comic books, and she collects mostly movie homage covers, and she's a big fan of Scotty Young, so she's got quite a collection of comic books, and she picks up the comic books that she likes, and she quite surprises me actually, because she does pick up some really cool books sometimes. So yeah, she's on Instagram now, and it's Kirsty Taylor 886. So do check out her Instagram channel. And yeah, this is one of her books, and I believe she only paid like £10 for this book, and this book has become like highly sought after and has gone up in value by quite substantially. So yeah, really, really nice. So I say do check out her Instagram channel on Kirsty, or at Kirsty Taylor 886. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. Okay, so that's one of my partner's books. Okay, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Phonogram, the Singles Club, and this is a trade paperback book. And the reason I picked up this book is because I want a reader's copy for issue number 4. It's a 4-issue series, this book, and yeah, the issue number 4 actually won an Eagle Award in 2010 for favourite single story, called Konnichiwa Bitches, written by Kieran Gillen with art by Jamie McKelvey. And yeah, I really, really love the cover to that book. And I did actually pick up the 7-pack of comic books, but I need to go through them and I want to see if it's a high grade copy, because if it is, I want to send it off for grading. As I say, I really, really love the cover to issue number 4 of this series, and I picked up this trade paperback for a reader's copy, so yeah, very, very nice indeed. So yeah, really pleased to have this in my collection. So really, really cool, and I'll show off the issue number 4 in another haul in the future. So, but yeah, really, really nice series. The original Phonogram series actually featured a lot of homage covers, the classic album covers, and actually featured like stories from the actual songs. So yeah, the first series is a really cool one to keep an eye out for. But yeah, Phonogram, the Singles Club, is actually volume 2. So right, let me find another book. Okay, so I'm going to show this book. This book's quite an obscure one, but I think it's quite amazing that this book won an award, because this book is really, really graphic, and it's quite disgusting, like in places. And yeah, this book actually won a Stumptown Award for Best Letterer in 2011 for Johnny Ryan. And yeah, I mean, it's a really over-the-top comic book. And this is Prison Pit number 2, and it was released by Fantagraphics Books. And it's another book I'm looking to get graded in the future. And I really love award-winning comics books, because there's such variety, and you never would think that a comic book like this would actually win like an award. And you wouldn't think like something like Cave Woman, like with a new cover, would win an award either. But they do. And yeah, so I really love the diversity that collecting award-winning comic books offers. And many of the books you can find for really, really cheap. And I say at the moment, I'm really, really loving collecting award-winning comic books. So yeah, really, really cool. And this is another really cool one to add to my collection. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. Okay, right, the next one I have to show, I'm going to show this one. Here we have 100 Bullets, issue number 27, and this one has a story written by Brian Azzarello and features artwork by Eduardo Risso. And basically this book featured in Wizard the Comic Magazine's top 30 single issue stories of the last 30 years. And if you Google like Wizard Magazine's best single issue stories, you'll get a list. And this book was really highly acclaimed by Wizard Magazine, and it's another book you can find for cover price. And this is a book for all you baseball fans. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. And yeah, really, really pleased to have this one in my collection. Okay, very, very nice indeed. Okay, so I'm just going to show one more book in this part. Okay, and the last book I want to show in this part is, let's see if we can find a really good one here. Well, they're all really good, but I want to try and save some for the last haul. Okay, so the last book I'm going to show is this one. And here we have the Superior Spider-Man, issue number 1. And yeah, this is a really, really cool one. And this one won a Diamond Gem Award in 2013 for Comic Book of the Year, over $3. And this one features Hero or Menace, and part 1 with a story called My Own Worst Enemy, which was written by Dan Slott. This book has had numerous printings, including a free Halloween Fest comics reprint. And yeah, so this book, of course, was released by Marvel Comics now in March 2013, and it won a Diamond Gem Award in 2013 for Comic Book of the Year over $3. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. So that's the third part of my haul, and I'm going to make a fourth part very, very shortly. And thank you very much for watching, and take care everyone. Be safe out there. Take care everyone. See you later now. Take care. Bye.